Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from WURKKOS. Now this here is their DL06. Now I was sent this diving light from WURKKOS directly, and the version I have here is the XHP50B LED, which is the LED that's used. Comes in this box. So let's take a look here at the specs. As you can see, the highest output is 15,000 lumens. You got 5,000 and 1,000. Now the water, depending on where you're at, is going to cool the light. So unfortunately I don't have any kind of scuba gear or anything like that. So all I can do is test the light behind the scenes. I do have a spa, and we'll check it out, and I'll let you know at the end of the video how well it did. I'm sure it's going to do fine. I've done many other lights from WURKKOS and other companies, and they've been pretty good with not leaking. So let's wait no further. Let's open this up, see what's in. Now this is a large light, so if you're looking for something that's a little more compact, this is probably going to be too big for some divers. And of course you got the paracord rope. It's got the little bouncing, so when you have it on your arm it kind of bounces, so you can easily grab that. And this is also a no slip grip on there as well. Got the USB Type-C charging cable. And this is a reminder, let you know there's a protection piece on the batteries. Here's the user manual. It's just straightforward on the UI, so nothing difficult here. I've already gone through the light outputs that this does have. Multi-language. And got 2 extra O-rings. There's already O-rings on the light, but if you do damage one, you can easily replace it. Make sure you use a lot of thermal, or excuse me, just make sure that you use a dielectric grease on there. That way protect those O-rings. You don't want to damage them. So as you can see here, it's got the handle on it. So regardless if you use it out or in the water, you've got the heat is going to be away from your hand. So that's nice. This handle is a little bit on the small side. Stick your fingers in there, but it's easily to grip. Now you can remove this if you don't want to use it. Can table stand that. There it is. It's got a lot of LEDs there. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So you can see the textured reflector here. And these are the XHP50B LEDs. It does have a semi-gloss finish to it. Soda can size light. It's got some weight to it. This has got 3 21700 cells in it. It's got your paracord lanyard holes there, or you can use it right here on the handle if you wish. There's the scuba diver on there. Now here's the dial feature. that you'll use to turn the light on. Just rotate that. You can see the arrow. You only have a selected outputs. The machining and finish on this is very nice. And this dial feature is going to be way better than a push button, because over time that rubber can wear out, especially with salt water. These ones here are a lot more durable. Style and design on this is nice. No issues. It's going to add a lot more weight to you when you're going down, so that could be an issue, but if you're wanting that light output that this has, you got it right here. Okay, well now let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the insides. And we'll show you the straight contact plate here on the head. And you got a protection piece here. So say like you dive once, twice a month, you can use this to save your battery from draining. Well greased threads and those O-rings. And we've got 3 21700 cells. These are 5000 milliamp. These are 15 amp cells. So it should be plenty of power to run those. Nice quality on those springs, heavy duty. Now I have not charged this light yet. So, okay, so now let's put this all back together. Let me show you the charging port here. Now these are going to be quite a bit harder to get off because they put a lot of emphasis on making sure this light will not leak. So there's your charging port. You'll use that to charge up the light, which I have not done. I'll probably take the batteries out and charge them individually. I think that'd probably be best. But you have the ability to charge it on the go. So now let's go ahead and go through the UI. Remember turning the dial here. Now, I'm not too sure if you can do it while holding it. Let me see if we can. Yeah, you can. There's the highest output there. You can see the beam is more of a flood beam. It does have a little bit of area here that's concentrated. And turn it on, turn it off. There's the... Man, that's a lot of light coming out of this thing. Let's go ahead and go back up. Yeah, that's... And that's off. 1000 lumens there. That'll really get good run time and still be quite a bit of light output here. Now, if you do live in an environment where it rains a lot and, you know, really muggy, and depending on where you live in the world, even in cold climates where, you know, moisture is an issue, you might want to get this, because you definitely don't want to have a light that's going to get wet on you and fail. I'm just going through those light outputs here. Man, that's insane. Imagine that underwater. Wow. That is insane how much that brightness that is. Let me turn it back down. And that's all there is to this light. It's pretty straightforward. This is not that hot at all. So what I'm going to do is do some tests on it after I do the night shots. And I'm going to put it in my spa, turn the jets on. It's right now, it's winter time, so it's not heated at the moment. So turn them on and see if, leave it on there overnight. And let's see if any water gets in this. I'll let you know. And so let's wait no further. Let's take this DL06 outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the WURKKOS DL06. Let's go ahead and get started. Turn it on the lowest setting here on the water spout. 38 feet there. 65 feet here. A lot of light output on this level. Kind of leans more towards the flood. Does have a large hot spot there though. Making 138 feet there to the famous Tree of Life. And let's go ahead and go to the next level here. Nice jump. Like I said, pure flood pretty much. Does have that large hot spot there in the center. But this thing, 238 feet behind the Tree of Life there. Lift it up a little higher, as you can see. It's got some pretty good range on this. Now it's not going to be as much as if it was a little bit deeper. Reflectors, maybe a smooth tree line, fence line there. Look at that. See across the park to the playgrounds there. Let's go to the, it is faintly making those palm trees. Let's go ahead and do the highest output. Holy moly. Look at that. Wow, this does got some range on it. It is cold out here. Look at that. Lighting that area all up back there. Insane. Look at the palm trees. I knew it would too. That is insane. That second palm tree is growing back again, thank goodness. I want it over here on the famous Tree of Life. You can tell she's getting ready for the winter. Nice. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. This thing is just a huge amount of light comes out of this, just pretty much flood. So you're going to see a large area at once, and depending on the visibility in your water conditions, you know, it's going to do just fine. The water, of course, is going to act as a cooler for the light, so it'll help keep those light outputs longer. I did put this in the spa and ran it overnight, and no issues at all. There was no water leakage, nothing. It did just fine. I'm not seeing any issues with the performance of the light. It's just a huge amount of light output that could be obtained with this. Now, this has 550 meters of throw, and that's quite a bit, but floodlight, it's pretty typical. I would say that it's pretty much on par with that, but of course underwater it's always going to be different. It really depends on your visibility underwater. But I like the dialing fact. You can easily dial in the light output that you want. Then of course you've got the USB charging port that's locked in this light. I did take the batteries out and looked inside there and charged them before the night shots as well as after the test there in the spa, and no issues whatsoever. This thing is a powerhouse. It's got some weight to it, so bear that in mind if that's not something that you're looking for. But in any case, you've got a lot of light output here. Nice beam performance on here. I wish that I scuba dived, but this is definitely an amazing light. Well constructed, very rugged. No issues whatsoever with WURKKOS. And I've done a lot of reviews for them over the years. Okay, well, I want to thank WURKKOS for sending me this DL06 to review. Now remember, this is a complete kit, comes with everything you need. If this is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link down below the video in the description box, including a special discount code where you can get this kit, just in case you're interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel. Otherwise, you could please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from WURKKOS to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.